Whether it's a flatter stomach or more toned arms, almost every one of us have something about our bodies that we would like to change.
You think? But for too many young girls trying to get their perfect body images and can become an unhealthy obsession. Casey Hollins joins us now with a story of one young lady who has completely changed her body image through the power of sport.
It's amazing what sports can do, right? Like too many teenage girls in America, Juliana King had an eating disorder. But with the help of doctors and perhaps unlikely new sport, King has a new confidence and is hoping to share that confidence with others on her journey. Juliana King is more of a gym rat than your average 15-year-old girl.
I typically spend around an hour to 2 hours in the gym per day.
She's always been very active.
But despite all those hours in the gym, she struggles with something far too typical for girls her age.
I've always kind of struggled a little bit with body image.
I think for a young woman, as Juliana was saying, there's a big emphasis on the body and being very thin.
Last summer, her self-worth and her health hit an all-time low.
I developed eating disorder, anorexia, and it was a hard summer. I hate the stereotype where people think, oh, if you're anorexic, you're like thin as bones type thing, because I didn't necessarily get down to that.
She says it got to the point that what she was eating or not eating completely consumed her, and that's when she realized she needed help.
We've always had a pretty close relationship. Communications are there, and she had recommended she wanted to go see a particular counselor.
King entered a treatment program at Beaumont, and at the same time she found her savior, powerlifting.
I just competed in my first meet this past March, and then I'm going to be competing again in July.
Not only did she compete, she set a national record.
I felt very proud because it takes a lot of mental strength to walk into a situation where it's you don't know anybody, you don't know how you're going to do.
King says now the way she thinks about her body has completely changed.
So much. I just wanted to be smaller, take up less space in the world. And now it's I, in terms, want to be bigger and just feel comfortable in my own body, and that's exactly where I am.
And King adds that's what she wants for all girls. In Rochester, Casey Hollins, 7 Action Sports.
All right, 315 on the deadlift. I think that's what I saw, and 135 on the bench.
Can you do that, Curtis?
Not 315 on the deadlift, not anymore.
She's a pretty inspiring young woman, I think.
I mean, she has such a great message, and we just heard Ginger Z talk about suffering from anorexia, so she had a lot of courage today for sure.
That's it for 5.